Alright, in this video I just want to give you a little introduction to this array visualizer program that I put together. I want to use this program to in some of the examples that I give on how to modify arrays so that we can just visualize quickly, oh, I've modified the second element, right, at index 1, and we can see the actual changes we've added or we've removed things. So yeah, I just want to use this for some examples. But I just wanted to go over it first just so you see how it works a little bit. The start code array visualizer template is right here, so I'll share the link to this repository in the video description if you wanted to play around with this yourself. And basically just the way it works is it just draws whatever, there's a variable called data array, and the data array is 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and it draws 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and the max value is 10. There's a max data value which is at 10 right now. Okay, and you can see that in the code here. If you go to your main.js, you can see the data array is defined here, and the max data value is defined here. And we could change this. Let's say I change this to 10, 20, 30, 50, and 80, and the max data value is 100. Now this is actually a really bad example because it should actually look identical. Right, except now this is representing 80 out of 100 instead of 8 out of 10. Let's say we change this max data value to 50, and let's do some different values here. Let's go 45, we'll do a max value of 50, a 10, another 50, and then a 30 or something like that. And we can have more values too, right? Let's do a 40 and a 20. So just change the data array and then the max data value, and it should adjust to fit to the data that you have. Now, of course, if you go over your max data value of 60, it will break. I don't know if it'll break, but it goes above, right? It doesn't scale to that. Anyway, so that's kind of how you can use it, right? Adjust your data in here into this variable. You can, adjust that, and then the max data value is kind of what values should be the maximum in here. Let's change this to 60 now. And then we draw the array. And I have this little menu as well, so that after you do your menu option and adjust things, it'll redraw the array with the new values. And here's where the main drawing of the array happens. Basically, we're just traversing. Right? We traverse the array that gets passed in, which is going to be data array. And we take the max data value, which we save in max val. So we just traverse the array. So for every element in the array, right, array 0, array 1, array 2, etc., we divide it by the max val. So let's say max val was 10, and my array value was 5. 5 divided by 10 is a half. We would times a half by 600, which would give the div a height of 300. And the 600 is important because that's the size of the container. Right? There's a container div that is storing the bar, the array visualizer, right, all the bars, and it has a height of 600. So we're just scaling whatever array value to fit into that 600. So if you have a 5 out of 10, it should be 300, right, half of 600. Okay, and then we just add a div, and we add that style property where the height is going to be whatever div height we just calculated here. All right. Okay, and then we output that output string. We're just making an empty string. We keep adding these divs to it, and then we output the inner HTML to be that string which has all the divs in it. Okay, so a good example of traversing there. But the main thing you need to know is just make sure you change the data values here, make sure your max data value is set appropriately, and it should visualize the array. Yay! Okay, we'll use this in the upcoming examples. Just wanted to give you an idea of how the code actually works. Hey, hope that made sense. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.